Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we aren't with career mode, I know. Oh my god, we've got a different type of video. We've got the teams in 5 years, or essentially 5 years, around a future team. And we're going to start off by taking a look at Argentina. The last one was Spain, now we're moving on to Argentina. I know it's been a while since the last one, but I've had to these take quite a while to do and I've had to try and balance it with work and whatnot. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm going to start off by looking at the subs. These are choices that the team will have based on the formation. I've got more than 7 obviously, just to give you an idea of who it is. And the first one is the goalkeeper Benitez. The goalkeeper Benitez is 22 years of age and currently plays in the Argentinian league for Quilmes. He's 69 rated at the moment, not the best, but Argentina don't tend to have the best goalkeepers, but I'm predicting in 5 years he'll probably be one of their backup goalkeepers. And then moving on, we have the left back, which is Jonathan Silva. Jonathan Silva is 21 years of age and plays for Sporting Lisbon in the Portuguese league and is 74 rated. I reckon he's the type of player that will go to someone like Arsenal, maybe even Roma. I predicted Roma because I can see it happening, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone like Arsenal or United went in for him either. And the right back is Peruzzi, 23 years old, playing for Boca Juniors. I can see him being the type of player that moves to Fiorentina. There's quite a few Argentinians in the Serie A, so I can really see him going to someone like Fiorentina, a high-end Italian club. Next one is a Football Manager legend, Emmanuel Mamana. He is for River Plate. He's 66 rated at the moment, but only 19 years of age, and he is definitely one of them players that Real Madrid go and snipe up. And then moving on, we have the recently transferred Funes Mori to Everton, another young player. I say yeah, he's 24 years of age. He's not quite met his potential yet, but I'm sure there's room to grow, and their centre-backs are not the best. Argentina aren't known for the best defence, so I can see him being one of them subs that will be rotated, a squad rotation player really. And then next one is the 21-year-old Romero. He looks like a very solid player. He's 74 at the moment, rated that is, and I can see him getting a big move to someone like Valencia really. He looks like the type of player that will fit their play. Then moving on, we have Bruno Zuccolini. Quite a few of you may know him. He's known for just City have him, but he's been out loan. He was on Valencia last year and he's been known for one of the best skills in the game, but he's a very young player that I'm sure will have high potential. And then next is Iturbe, who is definitely becoming one of the better young players in the Argentina side. I don't think he's quite broke the squad yet, but he's definitely doing well for Roma. 22 years of age, 77 rated at the moment, predicting what you see on screen. And then the left mid is Martinez. Now Martinez plays for River Plate and is 22 years of age. I'm not too sure where this one's going to go, but I can see Swansea being the type of club. They have the Ecuadorian left winger at the moment, Montero. I think he's Ecuadorian. He's a very solid player, so he could be a similar player to come in. And then the 3 strikers on the bench, you know them well. Icardi, Correa and Aguero. Aguero will still be a very solid player, but I reckon if he keeps getting injured, it's going to cause problems for him in his later career. And I think he'll be like 33 in 5 years' time, so I can't see too much happening. But they're all very, very solid players, and then you'll see them come up on the screen with who I think they can possibly go to and how their card will look. But they're all young players other than Aguero. So Icardi's 22 and Correa is also 20 years old at the moment, whereas Aguero is 27, so yes, he'll be 32 in 5 years' time. But that's the bench done. Now we'll move on to the main team. We've gone with a 3-5-2, and the first player is the goalkeeper, and that is Rulli. Rulli plays for Sociedad at the moment. He is 23 years of age, and he looks like a very promising young talent that will be big, and I can see United coming in for him, almost like a replacement for De Gea maybe? Question marks there around that, but he hasn't made any international appearances yet, which is the only problem. And we'll move up to the left centre-back, who is Marcos Rojo. Although the defence is quite old, in 5 years' time they'll be even older, but that's what I was saying, the defence isn't that great. Rojo is obviously playing for United at the moment. I reckon he'll stay at United. He is 25 years of age and he's made 37 appearances, scoring twice for Argentina. And then next is Otamendi making his big Summer move to Man City. Otamendi is 27 years of age, so he'll be 32 in 5 years' time, but I reckon he'll still be a solid centre-back and he'll be a leader. He is obviously playing for City. He has made 28 appearances for Argentina, scoring only once, and that leads us to move on to MacLeod. MacLeod plays for Villarreal. He's played for them for a while. He's been a very long-term servant for them, and he's been a solid servant for them. MacLeod is 25 years of age, so he'll be 30 by the time it comes to this team being around. But he has only made 2 appearances for the Argentinian First League, which I think is an injustice to him, but nonetheless, I still reckon there's time for him to get into that team, and he'll be a very solid centre-back when they do, and things are promising for their defence. And then we'll move up to the first centre-mid, which is the left-sided, and that's Pereira of Juventus. He'll definitely stay at Juve, I'm sure of that. He'll become a big name at Juve, I reckon. He's got a lot of talent and he's a promising young player. Moving into the stats though, he is 24 years of age and has made 9 appearances for Argentina but hasn't managed to score once. But apparently he's only made 5 appearances for Juve as well and hasn't scored once. So I reckon there's definitely time for him to work into the team, as he's only recently signed for Juve properly, because last year was there but it was only on loan. So last year he made 35 appearances, scoring 4 times, whereas he's officially signed for them this year. And that leads us on to one of the better players in this team, and that's Javier Pastore. This kid is amazing. I think he's underrated. He got a big money move there, and that put a lot of pressure on him, but he's really come into his own now as a starlet of the PSG team, and I reckon he'll stay there and be a starlet in the Argentina team, and he's definitely a solid player. I'll move into his stats, and he has made 27 appearances for Argentina since 2010, scoring only twice. However, his stats are more promising for PSG, 138, 24 goals. He's definitely a very good player, although he's not so attacking minded. In terms of retaining the ball and holding on to it, it's brilliant. He is, however, 26 years of age, so he will be 31 or around that by this time. Moving on to the first wide man, and that's DePaul. Not many of you probably have heard of DePaul, but he is a 21-year-old and he currently plays for Valencia. He hasn't made any senior appearances for the Argentina side and has only made 23 appearances for Valencia since last year, which isn't too bad, but at 21 years of age, loads of time to grow into himself, and I reckon he'll be a starlet in this Argentina team and he'll definitely grow. And then the other side, we have Eric Lamela of Tottenham. Now there's a lot of controversy about him, and if he doesn't pick it up this season, I can see someone like Inter coming in and bringing him back to the Serie A where he made a name for himself. Lamela is, I believe Lamela is 24 years of age, and he has got potential to grow, but I don't know. Pochettino's sticking by him, giving him his time. He is actually 23 years of age, just to confirm, and he has made 13 appearances for Argentina, but only scored once. And then moving on to the man himself, Lionel Messi. I reckon he'll come in from that wide and play just behind the striker, and I don't really think anything more needs to be said. Yes, he'll be around 33 and he'll still be up there with the world's best. It's just how it's going to be, and you can't not put him in this team. So I'll move on to the 2 strikers now, and the first of the 2 is Dybala of Juventus. This kid is amazing. He's really come into his own. He's 21 years old, and so far this season he's made 8 appearances for Juve, scoring 4 goals. He's only made 1 appearance for Argentina though, but there's going to be plenty more to come. And moving on to the next striker, and that's Vietto. Vietto currently plays for Atletico. He got his move there from Villarreal last year. He managed to score scored 12 goals in 32 games last season for them, and so far for Atletico he scored 1 in 4, and he hasn't currently made a senior appearance for the Argentine team, but that definitely has to come. And Argentina are known to having such good attacking power. I mean, Di Maria could still be in this team. I just don't know about him. I think he's going to fall off the face, really. But you see there's 3 strikers on their bench. Could be anything up front. So there's a pick of the choice. And these are the players that I think will be around in the Argentina squad in the future. So if you did like, I'll bring out some other teams. And thank you for watching. Enjoy your weekend or your week or whenever you're watching this. Have a good day.